Hi, this is Gordon from Maxxeweb. Today we're going to talk about the fixed areas within a website prior to applying a layout or creating a website that is unique to yourself. These areas are programmatically hard-coded to the back end or the server side of the website, and you would then go about modifying those areas with different layouts or adding blocks dependent on what you require. So let's log in and have a look at what you would see in edit mode of your website prior to the layout being applied. So first of all, we need to log in. Once we've logged in, you'll get the login screen, of course. You would use the login password that was supplied to you when the website was first supplied, of course. Staying signed in for 2 weeks is always useful if you're doing a lot of editing. So the first thing that you'll notice that's different about this, whilst the website would look the same, you now have a menu bar across the top. If we look at the far right hand side, we have the dashboard, which details all the areas that you have access to. We have the add new pages area, which you can add a new page from. Pretty well straightforward, and you can see the page tree contained within that. We have a search area to search the World Wide Web for information that you might require whilst editing. This particular block here is an added block that gives you the ability to have a pop-up on your screen when it loads. You've seen this a number of times, I'm sure, where someone has a website and they ask you to submit or sign in or subscribe, or they want to give you a message when you first visit the website before you go anywhere. That's what this particular area does, and we'll look at that later on, how you might apply that. The plus sign is where you would add components to your website, and it's the type of component that you would add. For instance, you've got text, features, images if you wanted to add an image, a navigation area. There are a number of them, search blocks, social media, social links like Facebook and Twitter, Google Map that you might have on your Contact Us page, YouTube videos, etc. So there's plenty here for you to add and create your website. The next area is the design area, where you can modify and edit the SEO of each particular page. So let's have a quick look at the design and see what you see in the design. You can select which page template you want to edit, but in this case we've got the one full template in here. So we click on the customize the website itself, and that will take you to an area or a menu that you can apply all the different colors, background colors, text colors, font weights, etc., etc. As you can see, the list is quite extensive that is individually changeable within the website. Okay, so if we scroll back up to the top, we also have the presets. The presets are those template themes which we've already included in the website for you. So for instance, Night Road will give you a theme that is a darker coloured theme from the very bright and crisp theme that you might normally use. So it just takes a moment for it to populate. And you'll notice that the page themes are here. So if we save the changes to this page only, you'll see now that we have a black header with a grey body involved, a black footer and a grey sub-footer down below. So what we're actually seeing here is the the pencil is now in edit mode because it has a green background, and you can see those areas that are programmatically engaged in the website template. The titles give away some of the idea, so it is an empty site-wide header. You don't have to put your title in here, you can put whatever you like in here. It's really just a suggestion of what might be contained in that block. This is classed as a block. You've got your navigation header and you've got a search area header. Now you'll notice that when you hover over these they turn blue. This suggests to you that these are global. Global being they are represented on every page within the website. And that means that whatever is contained in these areas is exactly the same on every page. So if you change it on one page, you change it on all. You'll find the same down the bottom. They're blue, so they're global areas. And in the middle, you'll notice that the color around the area is changed to green, suggesting that these are localized only. So they'll only represent what is on the page in these areas. You'll notice that in the body of the page, the areas continue from side to side. This is so that they can remain responsive, and all websites that we produce are responsive. And what responsive means is that they're smart device enabled. So if we were to reduce the size of the website, for instance, you'll see in a moment as we reduce it down, so do the areas reduce in size. I'll just put that back to where it was. Okay, so that's really about all we have on this tutorial, just explaining that we have areas and then we add the blocks or the layout to those areas as we start to build up the theme and or the unique identity of your website. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you at the next tutorial where we will explain adding